Welcome back to a spooky romance theme. Woo! Okay, we are coming up on a month of love. I always do a love theme for February on my Patreon, and I thought, you know what? Let's get started on ghostly tales for this channel. Woo. So, tropes that I have noticed, or themes, in all of the folklore, the ghost stories, the real life experiences that people have lived through with ghostly encounters around romance gone wrong. And I don't think you will be surprised to find out that one of the big motivating factors, it seems, for ghosts is unfinished business of the heart, right? Or a tragic loss of romance right before their death that they just keep coming back. And I think what's fascinating of what it says, the energy within us about love, and how those spooky tendrils grab in, even on our deathbeds, and pull us back to the land of the living to exist in some kind of strange limbo of ghosthood because the love was not met or the love was lost too soon. What does that say about our fate? There are dozens of hotels around the US that you can travel and stay in that have rooms haunted by women who were either stood up on their wedding day, found something tragic on their honeymoon, or lost their love right before they were married. This is a really common story you'll hear. From Alaska to New Orleans to New York to California, there are these things that just keep happening to human beings that seem to trigger ghostly encounters later on. So why do we get stuck here? Why do we stay? Right? Is lost love such a motivating factor? The only thing we can do is stay in this limbo on earth? I don't know, but I'm fascinated by it because it's one of the common traits, right? Betrayal, heartbreak, romances that have not gone right. What is, I want to hear in the comments, what is something in your romantic life that has gone totally wrong that makes you think, oh, that could totally be unfinished business, right? What are spooky, terrible things that you've encountered when you've gone to ghostly locations that you feel like were lost loves reaching out blindly, not knowing who they were touching, right? When you go to some of these hotels, you check in, and frequently the rooms haunted by these lost loves are super popular, so you have to book ahead of time. You get into the room and you get this sense that there's this energy net around you, right? Just the whole room is covered in it, in this tingly, weird sensation. And the more time you spend in there, the more melancholy you might become. The more you might fight with your partner for no reason, right? The more you get a sense of a lingering something looking over your shoulders, touching you just on the edge of what you can and can't see without being able to explain it. And you'll leave the room and you'll feel this weight lifted off your shoulders. You'll stop fighting for no reason with your significant other. You'll go, you'll enjoy dinner. Maybe you'll go see around the hotel grounds and some sights nearby. And you come back in at night and you swipe your key card, open the door without thinking too much of it. And without really being able to explain to yourself what's going on, as you step into the room, you feel that weight, that subconscious weight of a sad, prickly spirit whose heart is broken. You just feel that tone in the room come down, the weight, the sorrow. And you brush it off, right? Because even those of us that go and stay in a haunted room purposely, you're still kind of telling yourself, oh, this is silly, it's a goofy, fun thing to do, right? But as you tuck in and you get under the sheets, and you still feel that oppressive weight of heartbreak, you begin to wonder. But you drift off, you go to sleep. maybe joking with each other nervously about whether anything's really going on in the room. And then the middle of the night, something wakes you, and you don't know what. You don't know what has woken you. What is it? Something on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite name it. And you're looking around, and you see a dent on the edge of the bed, as though someone is sitting near you, watching you sleep. A melancholy presence, watching two loves in the room where they will never be reunited with their love. And a chill goes down your spine, and you shake your partner awake to see if they see it too. And slowly the indentation raises back up, fades from memory, and it seems foolish and silly. Too foolish and silly to even bother turning on the lights. So you drift back to sleep, but have terrible dreams, strange, otherworldly dreams that don't quite feel like your own. And when you wake up in the morning, you get dressed, you go to breakfast in the hotel with your partner. Your partner leans over and whispers and says, "Did you see her?" And oh, how many tales people have of this happening to them. There's something so powerful about these spirits that linger from heartache and heartbreak and betrayal of the most basic sort. It's amazing how long they stay around for. Hundreds of years. Their energy lingers in the air, sometimes taking almost physical form, often just the touch between veils. It's so spooky. That's why I love delving into folklore and ghost stories, and not just things that I've seen firsthand, but encounters I've heard from people firsthand, books that I've read, wonderful guided tours I've been on that really give you firsthand accounts of just how natural the supernatural is on the day-to-day. I'll see you in the next video, biscuits.